Today we're brewing up something spooktacular. In this tutorial, I'll show you step by step how to create this adorable witch's cauldron wreath, complete with witchy legs, googly eyes, jeweled spiders, and a splash of Halloween magic. Whether you're decorating your door or adding a playful touch to your haunted home, this wreath is sure to turn heads, so grab your supplies and let's get crafting. Welcome, rosebuds. Today I'm really excited about this one. I've been looking forward to doing this one. We're going to be making a witch's cauldron, and it's going to be so cute. I'm using a pumpkin frame. I got this one at Hobby Lobby. I think I ordered this one online, but I'm not sure if they have them in the store, but I know I ordered this one online. And I've got black fine mesh. I've got orange and purple mesh, and you're going to need 6 of each of these colors cut at 25-inch lengths. I've already got these cut, so 6 of each color at 25-inch lengths. Then you're going to need some pipe cleaners, and I've got these cute little witch legs that I'm going to be putting in there. And this is going to be our ribbon. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to put pipe cleaners on our frame. So I have 6 sections here that are arched, and I'm going to put 1 on the bottom of each of these and 1 on the top of each of these. So I'm just going to twist it around. Give it a couple of twists, and then take 1 of those and wrap it around the bottom frame. 1 more little twist. That way it won't slide around that. Okay, we'll do other ones just the same way. Wrap it around the bottom of the frame. I'm sorry, the arch of that frame. Give it a couple of twists. See how it slides like that? So we're going to take 1 of these, wrap it around the bottom, and do another little twist. And that will hold it into place. Okay, now we've got all the bottom done, and we're going to go and do the top. This is going to be the top where the stem is. Okay, so now we've got our frame done. We've got 6 on the top and 6 on the bottom, and we're ready to put our mesh on. Okay, so I'm using this fine weave mesh, like I said, so I will get more coverage. You won't be able to see through as much. So what we're going to do, I'm going to move, I'm going to use that. I'm going to move this stuff because my roll of mesh will probably go everywhere. It's going to want to travel. So first thing I'm going to do, you know what I'm going to do? Oops. I'm going to put this down here so that it won't roll off the table. Maybe that will help keep it from rolling off the table. Now let's pick up my mess over here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mesh, I'm going to fold it in half, and then I'm just going to lay it down and squinch it up together. And I'm going to take a zip tie and I'm going to attach it through here just to give it a more secure, well, you know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to attach it to itself so it will hold in place and won't pull out. Make that a tight pull. Cut off that tail. So now what I can do is that I can go in. I'm going to put my little nub here towards the inside, and then I'm going to take my pipe cleaners and do just a couple of twists, little twists. So then I'm going to continue keeping it folded. I'm going to come all the way to the other side, and I'm going to scrunch it up together there. And I'm going to bring it, I'm going to make sure I'm covering that. And twist that into that pipe cleaner. I think I've got it over far enough. There. Okay, then we're just going to go back and forth doing the same thing. We'll go back across the other side and attach it to our second pipe cleaner. Give it a tight pull. I don't think that's it. Down far enough. Back the other direction. Fold it in half. Bring my pipe cleaners out because I'm going to need those again. You know what? I think I need to. Which direction? Yeah, okay, that's correct. So bring my pipe cleaners back through this side. There we go. Run it back through the top to my next tie. Give it a good twist. Okay. And back across again. Fold it in half. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of flip it the other direction. No. I don't guess it matters. bring it over here to my other tie. Just gonna give it a tight pull and twist. Okay, I've got one row all the way across. I'm just going to kind of go through and rearrange, poof it out. I don't know why that one's not in there, but that's okay. We're going to go over it with another layer. Okay. Okay, now let's go back with our second layer. Just do the same motions back across to the first ties. So now we're ready to start with our bottom. We're going to be doing the orange. And we're going to be doing them in a cruffle. So we're going to take our piece, our 25-inch piece, and we're going to see how these just kind of roll in. You're going to take advantage of that roll. Just let it roll in on one end, kind of roll in on the other end. And then you're just going to pull it together like so. Then you're going to find your zip tie. I'm sorry, pipe cleaner. And going to twist that in there a couple times, 3 or 4 times. Okay, then we're done with that pipe cleaner, so we can cut that off and just tuck it down. Okay, and just move on to the next. Do the same thing. And last one on the bottom. All right, so now we've got the bottom done. Now we're going to do the top, and we do it exactly the same way. This is going to be the witch's skirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the one I redid, I believe. Just gonna cut that off. All right, we're coming in with purple. This will be the witch's skirt. Same thing. Give it a roll and a crunch. Tie it into our chenille stem. Okay. So there's our base. We got our little fire here and our little skirt up here. So I'm gonna, give me a second, one of them fell on the floor. Okay, I've got these little witch legs here, and I am going to go up through the top and just kind of run them back behind this stem over here. Down on that. And then I'm going to take a couple of zip ties and secure it to the bar there. Then go in with the second leg, same way. I think I might want to spread them out a little bit. Bring it in behind the skirt. I'll run one the other direction as well. Okay. This may be hard to get all in the frame, but this is what we've got right now. Little legs sprawling out here. Isn't that cute? A little fuzz on it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the back and I'm gonna run some hot glue where I have secured the witch legs, just so that it will not be twisting around. It will stay in place. That should help with that. Give that a minute to set up. While we're waiting on that, I have got some eyeballs that I had gotten at the Dollar Tree, actually. These are just little ornaments. I think I'm going to stick some of those in there. And these are actually rings. But I'm going to take these and just kind of spread them around here and there on her skirt. So let's let that dry for a minute and I will be back. Okay guys, I'm back now and I think it's set to dry. I've got it leaning over here. And let me see if I can adjust my camera angle so that you can see it. Let's see. I don't think you can see the whole thing, but at least you can see where I'm going to be working. Okay, I got these eyeballs. These were little Christmas, well, not Christmas, but they were little ornaments, and I just took the tops off and just kind of cut that down, so we'll just stick those at the bottom. You won't even be able to tell. Then I clipped off the ring section on these little spiders. So I'm just going to take some hot glue, and I'm going to put one of my eyeballs, I think, right here in this little spot. Dab of glue on it, and it's on a lower setting so that it's not going to just melt everything once it comes into contact. I've got the other one. I'm going to put it up here. Those set for a second. Let's see, let's put one little spider right here. Okay. We will put one right here. Okay. We'll put one right up here. It's going to take a little clamp. Just kind of hold it right there till it sets. And then one more, maybe about right there. Okay, so now that we've got our little cuties on there, I'm going to make my bow. And I'm going to do, let's see, 8-inch tails. Gonna run with 5-inch, no, I'm gonna do a 6-inch loop. It's twisting around. Well, I guess I should move my camera angle, huh? There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, I'm doing 8-inch tails and 6-inch loops to start. And then I'm gonna do a shorter 6-inch tail right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back with, let's see, a little uneven here. There we go. Then I'm going to go back in here again with the same ribbon. I'm going to go to the other side. So I'm going to start over here with an 8-inch tail. And I'm going to do like a 5-inch, about a 4-inch ribbon, I'm sorry, loop. I apologize, guys. my alarm went off on my phone to remind me to go pick up my grandson from school, and it turned off my camera. And so I'm in the middle of a bow here. So, all right, we're ready to take it off the bow maker. And I'm going to go ahead and pull it up and put a zip tie around it. And before I tighten it completely, I am going to put a chenille stem through the back of the zip tie to attach it to the wreath. All right, so we're gonna do a little fluffing here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and run. See, let's turn this again. Can you see that? There we go. So I'm trying to decide where I want to put it. And I think I'm just gonna kind of put it right here to the right. So let's pull this down and run that through the mesh. We can. This is some really thick mesh. Okay. I don't want to, oops. I don't want to cover up my little eyeballs and stuff. So this needs to come down. Let's take that off now. Clip that. Okay. Cute, cute, cute. It's pretty big, actually. Well, thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Our Witch's Cauldron Wreath is complete, with striped legs, bold colors, and spooky fun. If you love this tutorial, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming wreath creations. Share your finished cauldrons with me in the comments. I'd love to see your version. Until next time, happy crafting and happy haunting.
Dreams of Salem take their flight.